You know what I hate about directors? They're always trying to ruin the vibe. Marcus is directing today's video. I thought it would be a pretty cool idea. I think again. He's always complaining over every little thing I do. Yo, Cali, you gotta get the cards out for the deck profile. Stop eating Rice Krispie treats. I mean, they're gelatin free. How could I say no to vegan Rice Krispie treats?
Is it a Rice Krispie treat I hear? Is that what's happening? You get these crumbs all over your cards? All over these. You're ruining these videos. You get the crumbs. We just cleaned it. We just did this.
Why are you pausing like that?
We just did that.
Normally, since I direct, I guess when I show you this deck profile, Marcus is going to be my live twin. Because in this video, I'm going to be showing you how the live twin strategy goes completely unchained. Removing the restrictions from this deck, the live chain evil twin strategy is not only a very competitive budget deck, I feel that it is a rogue contender in the meta. When this deck goes first, oh man. And we have a contingency plan when we have to go second. Try lots and lots of disruptions. So without further ado, let's jump on in. So I think the best way to show you how powerful Live Twin Unchained can be is of course by showing you some really good combos. I do though think that there's a lot of people that don't necessarily understand how Live Twins work, so I'm going to show you the basic necessities and then show you how Live Twins interact with the Unchained strategy to make it unique. I personally feel that Live Twin Unchained has huge perks over Live Twin Eldritch or Dogmatica, and the biggest one is that it's good and it's cheap. Live Twin Unchained is way less than its counterparts and is still a really powerful deck if you don't want to drop a ton of money into the Yu-Gi-Oh card game but want a really fun deck to play, then this just might be the strategy for you. So understanding the very basics of Live Twins is going to require you to have Ki-Sikil or Lil-la in your hand. You're going to be able to perform full combo, as one would say, which is essentially just get a lot of advantage. I'm going to start off with Ki-Sikil. I'm going to normal summon it to special summon Lil-la because I control all their monsters. And from here, you actually have to make a huge decision. If you want to destroy cards on your field, then you have to make Evil Twin Lil-la to your side of the field. And if you want to draw cards, then you have to make Evil Twin Ki-Sikil right here. Since there's no other interactions that I can do, I'm going to go ahead and link the Ki-Sikil in the Lil-la into Evil Twin Ki-Sikil, using its effect to be able to special summon Live Twin Lil-la back to the side of the field, and then link both of those monsters off into Evil Twin Lil-la, using its effect to be able to special summon Ki-Sikil back to the side of the field, which will allow me to draw a card. This is the very basis of the Live Twin strategy, getting 2 Link 2 monsters to your side of the field, plus the card that you lost. It's a reason why this deck is really good, but what if we take it a step further? Okay guys, so for this combo, I'm going to show you why these two decks work in perfect harmony. It's going to require a Live Twin monster, of course, that can gain its effect, and an Unchained spell or trap card that can gain its effect to special summon. I'm going to kind of breeze through the Live Twin part. Ki-Sikil, Lil-la, Link, Lil-la, Ki-Sikil, Link, Ki-Sikil. Now it's really important that you set your Unchained card and then activate your Lil-la. Special summon your Lil-la into the main monster zone that's occupied under the extra monster zone and use its effect to destroy your Unchained card, triggering its effect. This time around, I'm going to special summon Soul of Disaster, and then I'm going to link off my Soul of Disaster and my Lil-la into Unchained Soul of Rage. So in this particular sequence, not only do we have the effect of Ki-Sikil to be able to special summon Lil-la, really important that we put it in the extra monster zone under the main monster zone to be able to destroy a card, but we also can use the effect of Soul of Anguish to link off an opponent's special summon monster. With that, we can make Anguish, which will allow us to link off on another opponent's monster, or if we have a card in our hand, we can link off into Knightmare Unicorn, which since it is co-linked, it allows us to discard a card, return a card, and draw a card. The cool thing that I like about this particular combo is that it gets a lot deeper. All you have to do is draw an Unchained monster on your following turn. What you can do here is link off the Knightmare Unicorn and the Ki-Sikil. Go ahead and link summon into your Knightmare Gryphon, triggering its effect. Discard a card from your hand, draw a card, and then be able to set face down your side of the field an Abominable Chamber of Unchained, or whatever your Unchained spell or trap card is. Normal summon your Unchained monster, activating its effect to destroy your Abominable Chamber. Now here is where you have a little bit of a situation. Obviously, I probably shouldn't have summoned Rakea right here because I can trigger the effect of Lil-la to be able to special summon Ki-Sikil. She won't gain her effect, but when I summon Abominable Unchained Soul to my side of the field, I can destroy a card. But also, if I don't favor the effect of Unchained Soul, it doesn't matter. I can just special summon them right here, special summon Ki-Sikil, and then draw a card. And then lastly, if I so choose, I can use Lil-la and Rakea for another link summon into Unchained Soul of Rage, meaning that my opponent is in the exact same situation, but now I can still destroy a card on my side of the field and link off of my opponent's monsters if we do it in the correct sequence. Now the third combo I want to share with you is the Blowout combo. Now this particular combo is a little more specific. It's going to require any live twin monster as well as Unchained Aruha and a spell or trap card to destroy. If you have escaped of the Unchained, you are in there. There's nothing your opponent can do. Normal summon Lil-la to your side of the field and activate its effect, but let's just skip over this. Okay, that's obviously so much better. I'm going to be able to special summon the Ki-Sikil back to my side of the field, which will allow me to draw a free card from my deck to my hand, and now I can follow with Unchained cards. I'll use the effect of Aruha to be able to destroy my escape from the Unchained. It will activate. I'll special summon Sarama to my side of the field, which will use its effect to destroy the Rakea to set the escape back to my side of the field and now trigger the effect of Aruha. I'll special summon Unchained Soul to my side of the field, and from here, I can use Lil-la and Unchained Soul for a link. I can link off into Unchained Soul of Rage, and this with 3 cards is literally the ultimate combo. So the reason why this combo is just so incredible, because you guys already know, I do have Lil-la for that form of disruption, but I also have Unchained Soul of Rage to be able to link off of my opponent's card. That, of course, is that Knightmare Unicorn plus draw 1, but there is still more. I also, in this particular sequence, have Escape of the Unchained. I can destroy Sarama to destroy an opponent's card, and then Sarama's effect can activate. I can special summon Abominable Unchained Soul, which will allow me to destroy another card on the field. With basically 3 cards in the hand, we have 5 disruptions, as well as an amazing follow-up play. If you guys have seen in the last combo, this one is gonna do the same thing. But now that I've shown you the powers of Unchained Live Twin, I can now show you this amazing deck profile. So let's get on to it. Alright guys, so for the people that are wondering about what exactly do we play, for the Unchained engine, 3 copies of Aruha. This is easily the best Unchained monster as it is an extender and can summon itself to the side of the field. All you have to do is destroy a card on your side of the field. That's pretty good. Next is 2 copies of Unchained Rakea. I think that this card is really good at 2 and no more inside of a hybrid build because she can't special summon herself by destroying a card. And if she is a girl, she's pretty flat-chested, but you know. Nothing wrong with that. Next is probably the second best Unchained and only 2 copies of Sarama. Sarama's really good because it's the only Unchained monster that destroys something but gets you something in return. And next is going to be 2 copies of Abominable Unchained Soul. Now I do have 1 flex spot, and that flex spot was actually in Imperial Order. I decided to drop the Imperial Order for the Abominable Unchained Soul, mainly because not only is this card an excellent extender, it outs a lot of cards that can't be targeted. The biggest problem for this strategy is outing monsters that can't be targeted. Abominable Unchained Soul, it does a really good job at that. But if you guys wanted to drop it down to 1, be my guest, drop it for an Imperial Order if you want, drop it for whatever you want. I just call it a flex spot. And then lastly is 1 Unchained Soul of Disaster. This card's effect does come in pretty clutch. That is it for the Unchained engine. Of course, for our live twins, you want to max out on seeing these cards. So 3 and 3 of Ki-Sikil and Lil-la. But that is it, and we're moving forward to our hand traps. Now, originally when I made this deck, I had the same thought process of some of the other decks. I don't care what board you make, I'm going to break it. That's not the truth for Live Twin Unchained. This deck actually thrives on simpler boards, and if hand traps can help slow your opponent down to make simpler boards, then take advantage. I run 12 hand traps because the odds of you opening 2 hand traps in your deck, I believe, is around 80%. That is pretty good. As you guys know, 2 hand traps should end a top tier deck's turn. 1 hand trap definitely has to change how they play, make it slow down in the game state we may like. So I play 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 3 copies of Ghost Belle, 3 copies of DD Crow, and 3 copies of Skull Meister. I thought that it was only smart to run the best hand traps in Yu-Gi-Oh! If the situation or the format called for it, then please switch out these hand traps for whatever fits your area. Moving forward though, I would run 14 if I could, but on to the spell cards, 3 copies of Abomination's Prison, 3 copies of Cynet Mining. Now there is a Cynet combo going around that allows you to make an IP Masquerena as well as the combo that I did before. The reason why I don't play it is because of consistency. Cynet Mining's sole purpose is to get that live twin card, and afterward I really don't care. I can discard it for Knightmare Unicorn, Unchained Abominable Soul. I can discard it for anything. It doesn't matter after that. Next is 1 copy of Call by the Grave and Wailing of the Unchained Soul. Some people don't play this. I think this card's pretty good. So if you guys have seen enough of my deck profiles, you should know by now if you run 10 copies of 1 card, odds are you're gonna draw 1 consistently. With that, as you can see, I tried to run as close to 10 copies of live twin cards, but I actually run 10 copies of Unchained cards that can be destroyed. This was the 10th. Also, its effect is pretty good. It provides destruction, so it's not completely terrible. Moving on to the traps, I run 3 copies of Chamber and of course 3 copies of Escape. Again, Imperial Order was definitely on my mind. There was even a point in time where I was running Solemn Strike, but I realized that if I'm going to play hand traps, I need to play hand traps, and if I'm going to play back row, I'm going to play back row. Those cards definitely hit the sideboard because Imperial Order is just not great against every single Yu-Gi-Oh matchup. For the extra deck, we're going to pretty much blaze through this. Our Unchained monsters is 1 Abomination, 1 Anguish, and 2 copies of Soul of Rage. Our Evil Twin monsters are 3 copies of Lil-la and 3 copies of Ki-Sikil. I strongly feel like you can cut a Ki-Sikil and a Lil-la and still completely get away with it. I just ran 3 and 3 because, I mean, I could. And ironically, we run a full Knightmare package, 1 Gryphon, 1 Unicorn. You could play 2 Knightmare Unicorns, 1 Cerperus, and 1 Phoenix. And then lastly is a flex spot. Play whatever you want. So if you guys wanted to run that Cold Talker combo, you could play it, but I do run Accescode Talker because I can afford it. If you guys can't, Borresword, Borreload, it really doesn't matter. That all can come to mind if you want to play it. Well, that is all that I have for the live twin Unchained deck profile. I really hope you forgive me. I said that I was going to give you guys an Unchained deck profile a millennial ago, and I mean, I guess you can say better late than never. Of course, if you want to see more TheCaliEffect content, then go ahead and check out these 2 videos, as I'll catch you on the next one.